What's up guys, this is Mike, the Detroit Borg, with a look at AirPlay mirroring on the Apple TV via the iPad 2. Now this is a feature built into iOS 5 and is available on the iPad 2 or the new iPhone 4S. You will need to run the update to get the latest Apple TV software to enable this feature on the Apple TV. Once you do, you also need to turn on AirPlay under Settings on the main screen. Now, assuming the Apple TV and the iPad 2 are on the same Wi-Fi network, the iPad 2 will automatically identify the Apple TV. To get to AirPlay mirroring, bring up the app launcher to swipe back to get to the control widget. There you can tap on the AirPlay icon and see the AirPlay devices available on the network. Tapping on the Apple TV brings up a toggle switch, which you can turn off and on to enable mirroring. Turning this on will mirror the iPad screen directly onto the monitor. You can even rotate between landscape and portrait mode. The iPad 2 will indicate that it's in mirroring mode with a blue bar at the top of the display with an AirPlay icon on the right. The iPad does not have a widescreen HD display, so it will not fill up your HD TV. Scrolling through Safari gives you a good idea on how quick and smooth the operation is, even over Wi-Fi. So we can scroll, pinch to zoom, and do everything we would normally do with an iPad, and it will display exactly as you would expect right on the TV. We can also play audio while mirroring, such as the audio from a podcast in the Music app, although system sounds like alerts will continue to be played through the iPad speaker. Apps that support AirPlay video playback will fill the entire screen, such as YouTube or an Apple's Movie app. The iPad then becomes a remote control for the video playback on the screen. However, many media streaming apps do not support AirPlay video, and therefore will play back in the mirroring mode only, which I have found to be very buggy, such as in the case with this ABC Player app.
To trust in your adult relationship.
And probably one of the most exciting possibilities with this feature is the ability to play back games on a full screen. So in this case it works pretty well. So we're using Infinity Blade, and so we're getting both the video and audio, and it sounds pretty good and works pretty good. There's very little lag, although with this game in particular you still have to look at your iPad to know what you're doing. And lastly, FaceTime and the camera app will also work while mirroring. In addition to mirroring, the Apple TV has also gained a few new features. One of them is movie trailers, which can now be found under the movie section. Here you can choose from the same movie trailer selection you can find on the Apple Trailer website. Apple has also added PhotoStreaming, which will stream photos from your iCloud account. In my case, my PhotoStreaming library contains everything from my iPhone and iPad camera rolls. So here I can navigate through my library and click through them one by one. Alternatively, you can play them as a slideshow. Speaking of which, Apple has also added 3 new themes for the slideshow, including Photo Wall, Flip Up, and Shifting Tiles. The Wall Street Journal has also been added under Internet content. Here you can watch live programming during certain portions of the day or search through their catalog of previous recordings. And lastly, the NHL joins MLB and the NBA with a streaming app of their own. Here you can check out the game schedule, view the standings, and even watch game highlights.
That's where he'll spend most of his time. Target the shot! St. Long goes Simmons.
If you have an NHL Game Center live subscription, you can watch live games or watch previous games. So that's all there is to it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.